Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel for another tarot reading. I just did one for my Facebook page, but I'm doing a different one for YouTube. I hope everyone's well. It's nice and cool here on the farm, so I'm wearing my nice new coat. I love this coat. The tarot reading I'm going to do is themed, as all my tarot readings typically are for these kinds of things, when they're generalized and not specifically tailored to a certain person. This reading is the Dark Crystal reading, because the Dark Crystal is coming out, the Age of Resistance, on August 30th, and I'm really excited. I love the Dark Crystal. I love everything about the Dark Crystal. So this reading will be based lightly on the Dark Crystal and its characters. So I'm really excited to do this. It'll be a 3-card draw. So I'm drawing for the Skeksis, I'm drawing for the Gelflings, and then I'm drawing for the Crystal of Truth. The 3 cards I'll pull are Inner Darkness for the Skeksis, Inner Light for the Gelflings, and then just a general Truth card. So I'm very excited to do it. I've already shuffled my deck. I shuffle it randomly. I kind of just throw cards all over the place and sort of shuffle them until it feels right. Some people don't like it when I don't shuffle in front of them, so I mean, I suppose I can shuffle more, if that would make you guys feel any better. A lot of people say, well, if you don't shuffle in front of me, you're a fraud, because you just set the cards up the right way, and I'm like, well, I'll just make painful, searing eye contact with you guys until I'm done shuffling these cards, so no one can think that I did something weird. They're all the exact same cards. No. So, yeah, I'm very excited about the Dark Crystal. The reason I chose the reading the way I did was Skeksis, because I love the Skeksis. But they are indulgent and violent and kind of vile, which is why I like them. So the Skeksis will represent inner darkness, or the darkness within our souls. Souls? Souls, selves. My mouth tried to do both. Didn't work out. So while I'm shuffling, I guess I'll do that thing that all YouTubers do. If you like this content, like it, give me a thumbs up, punch that like button in the face. So that's not mine, that's Jack. So I guess I should say, poke the like button, or poke the subscribe button, share it, comment, whatever you like. I just want to share my readings with people. I find it really kind of cathartic to do this. So, yeah, alright. So shuffling's done. Here's our shuffled deck. Alright. 3 cards. Skeksis, Gelflings, Crystal of Truth. Alright. I'm so excited for the Dark Crystal. If you guys are excited as well, please let me know in the comments. Like, I love making friends who like the Dark Crystal. And if you like, even if you don't want to comment a whole bunch of stuff, tell me which group you like better. If you like the Gelflings or the Skeksis, or which one's your favorite, or anything like that. My personal favorite is Skekung, which is the Garthen Master, the one who broke the rock in the Trial by Stone in the first movie. He's my favorite. I love him. So yeah, here we go. Skeksis card. It's a bird. It would have been perfect if it was a vulture or a raven or something. This is actually the goose. So this card is the 5 of Wings. And this card talks about heeding the call of the quest. When I think about inner darkness, I don't think of darkness necessarily as personal evils or darkness necessarily as a bad thing, just the places we store the not so pretty things. So if this card is talking specifically to our inner darknesses, this might be talking about indulgence. This might be talking about us needing to go into those dark places and find the things that are helpful for us and use them to our advantage. This could also be interpreted as a Slytherin card. So I think what it's saying is we need to open up the dark door a little bit, not necessarily to be a jerk, but to indulge a little in those darker things that we like, because in the long run it'll help us get to where we need to be. Sometimes when I pull this card, it's sort of a vague thing when it says heeding the call of the quest, because everyone's like, what do you mean quest? And please stop. Hey, don't talk back to me, young lady. And you, Mercury, stop it. Stop it. Sorry, dogs were barking. But I think when we talk about this card, it talks a lot about the plan, where we're supposed to be. I don't really think there's like this huge entity that's like, you know, you're going to do exactly what I say. I think it's a lot about where we should be for our own personal health, and for our to live a fulfilled life. So when I look at this card, I'm thinking it says, you know what, you need to indulge a little bit. I think, which actually ties into my other reading, which is kind of funny. I pulled a card specifically about indulgence, so it's kind of funny that this card pulled up in relation to this. So I think we need to indulge a little bit. This could be like going to the spa, taking care of your body, even just taking a little time off work to do some personal things to handle your personal stuff. It's a very selfish card, but it's okay to take time to be selfish. A lot of people have a lot of, especially parents, a lot of people who have these big careers are like really hesitant about making selfish decisions because they are scared they're going to be perceived as selfish. And it's actually okay to take a moment, even just a day or a couple of hours, to do some things for yourself. Get a massage, get a mani-pedi, get anything like that, because in the long run it's going to help you get to where you need to be. You know, you can't pour from an empty glass, as cliche as that sounds. So I think that's what this card is talking to us about. And when I think about Skeksis, that was weird. When I think about Skeksis, I think about in that indulgence, that like maybe eat a good meal. You know, maybe like if you're like me and you're trying to lose weight, sometimes, you know, you're eating healthy, but you really want that one thing. Maybe just today, do one little meal that is a little bit of an indulgence. You know, don't eat like a Skeksis. Don't like don't do that. But, you know, treat yourself. Treat yourself. You deserve it. You deserve it. All right, the Gelfling card is the squirrel. The 8 of 4 legs. The squirrel is talking about our inner light. And this card talks a lot about preparing for future things that may be coming up. When in relation to our inner light, this could mean we need to utilize our good habits to continue to prepare for what's coming. This card, actually, it's kind of funny that we're heading towards fall, and that's when animals are going to start preparing for hibernation and preparing for the long cold that comes with winter. So this card could talk about maybe needing to stock up your fridge. Maybe you have been putting off getting groceries, and this card's like, you know, you need to be a little bit of an adult. Go get some groceries. Or maybe it's talking about, you know, maybe you need to up your gym game a little bit. You know, maybe it's, I'm getting the sense more of it in relation to preparing for wintertime, be specific because it's a squirrel. So I'm thinking about like, maybe you need to clean your house a little and store the things that you don't need right now. This card, and the whole inner light thing is talking a lot about making healthy choices so your healthy habits can continue, which is kind of an almost direct opposite of this Skeksis card. Not opposite, but it's complementary, but it's two sides of the same coin. This card says, go have a selfish day and do you. This card says, okay, but it's good to take time for yourself, but don't lose sight of your responsibilities. Maybe today make a point to do one thing, one good thing on a list, because that can be considered self-care as well. Maybe do your little laundry, maybe go get groceries, maybe pay a bill, maybe call that aunt you've been meaning to call and you didn't. Just do one thing that's adult today. That's that light worker side of you that's like, okay, we gotta do adult, even though it's horrible and it sucks. So I think that's what this card's trying to tell us, is to do one little healthy habit thing, even if it's a total drag, because sometimes things like that can be a total drag, like having to save your world from evil vulture monsters can be a drag, like in the Dark Crystal. So references. If you haven't seen the Dark Crystal, you need to see it. It's really good. We can't be friends until you see it. Sorry. And I said it earlier that it'd be great if this card showed up. So this is the card for the Crystal of Truth. This is just a hard truth card. This card is not in relation to anything specific. It's just a truth that we all need to kind of deal with. And it's the Raven, which also represents the Devil card. So this card talks about, believe it or not, the light in the dark. This card talks about things that are changing. This card talks about the feeling I'm getting from this card is that the hard truth we all need to get used to is that the only constant in life is change. That there's no reason to hate change, because everything in the world changes. The seasons change. Our bodies change with age. Our mindsets change as we get older and learn new things. Everything changes. It's no good to be rigid. It's fine to stand by your morals and your beliefs as long as you're not a jerk. But if you can't be so rigid that you can't learn new things. You can't be so stuck in tradition even that you're not able to absorb new concepts. That is a really hard truth that a lot of us have to, even myself, that we really have to get used to. That, some things like are fine to say, well, this is what I believe. But when you're presented with actual facts and you're just like, nope, I don't hear it. That's not great. And that's our truth card, is needing to realize that nothing is black and white, that nothing is fully evil, nothing is fully good either. And I think we all need to, especially right now, take time to try to see things from other people's point of view, because no eyes see the same truth. So that's our Dark Crystal reading. I hope you guys got a little from this. I hope it inspires you. Like I said, if you have questions or comments, comment below. If you're going to be nasty, I'm just going to delete it and it's not going to stress me out. So try not to be nasty. But comment about the tarot reading, comment about Dark Crystal if you want. This video isn't sponsored in any way, obviously. But if you haven't seen the Dark Crystal, it is on Netflix, the original. So you should watch it before the Age of Resistance comes out, so you can keep up. It's a lot of fun. The new one looks incredible. I'm so excited. And I was excited to do this reading for you guys. It actually ties in a lot with the reading I did for my Facebook page. So I'm pretty excited. I think this is a big message in my life that I was needing to hear, because I've been struggling with my weight loss. So I'm really excited that this reading worked out the way it did. And if you haven't already, you can find my tarot readings on Facebook. It's facebook.com/5i_tarot. That's FIFTHI, like I, tarot. You're welcome to follow me there. I do readings there that you can get personalized readings. I also do pendulum readings. So you're welcome to find me there. You can also find me on Instagram at isit_thewolfgirl. And I'll put all that in the description too, because it probably doesn't make sense the way I'm saying it. But yeah, follow me there, like me there, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. And hopefully I'll do more readings like this in the future. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.